Yo, so just got a quick question for everybody. You know, a few guys I know who we always get on here and talk about boxing. You know, Paul Connor, Blackula, Blood, FDR, True Boxing Fans, Slideways 100, Mr. Boxing Today, a bunch of us. How many of y'all really like kind of just get bored with boxing? You know, like I found myself now, you know, 2-3 years ago, I wouldn't miss a Friday night fight. I sure wouldn't miss a Saturday night fight. I don't give a damn what's, you know, HBO, Showtime. Fucking even when ESPN did they thing a few times, I wasn't gonna miss it for nothing, you know. Folks call me, you know, what up, you know, got a so-and-so tonight. What you doing? Fights on. Niggas already knew. But now I'm like kind of bored with it. And the reason I think that is because in so many fights, you already know who the winner gonna be. So often, you know, before the fight even happens, you already know who gonna win. It's just a matter of is he gonna knock him out in the first round, second round, third round, or is it gonna take him a while, or is it gonna go to decision? You know, he gonna wipe him out. Who didn't know Cotto would beat Mayorga? Or, you know, I don't know, fucking Saul Alvarez was gonna beat Ricky Hatton, Matthew Hatton, I'm sorry. What was another fight last few months? I mean, I don't know, you know, the last fight where I truly didn't know who would win was Miguel Acosta and Brandon Rios, and that actually turned out to be a fucking classic fight. Now, it could just be me, but I like to hear from y'all, you know, outside the ropes. Fucking Fight Fan 1982, you know, all you guys, everybody, you know, I know I'm forgetting some folks, but I want to hear from everybody on how y'all feel as far as y'all, like, y'all interest in the fight game, and especially opposed to it a few years ago. You know, I think that's why so many people want to see this Mayweather-Pacquiao fight so bad, is because for one time, whoever your guy is, if you're a Pacquiao guy or Mayweather guy, this is one fight you're not sure about. You're not sure about, I know my guy gonna beat this guy. You know, like, I mean, you think your guy gonna win, but if anybody got a chance to beat your guy, it's that other guy, whoever your guy is. You know, if it's Mayweather Pacquiao, I think that's why it's such an intriguing fight. And it's the lack of intriguing fights that is making me bored with boxing. You know, the fights that I've wanted to see rarely happen. You know, I want to see Lopez and Marquez fight again, because in the first fight you could clearly see Lopez. He got rocked by a dude that you could clearly see was fighting with basically one hand. Why shouldn't they fight again? Hell, with one hand that was a good ass fight. Why we can't get Gamboa Lopez? Because they want to try and build it up, make it big. It's not gonna get no bigger, you know. You can't really make that big. You know what I mean? You can't really do it, like, make it big. It happens when it happens. You just lucky when it does, you know. Let's say they fight Gamboa Dustin, you know, 2 second round knockout, just awesome fight. And he come out and say, yeah, I want to fight Pac. You might get excited about that fight, you know. Maybe, you know, who knows? I don't know, you know, but the interest and popularity that Mayweather and Pacquiao have generated, you can't really coerce that. You can't plot that. You know, you're lucky when it happens. You know, You know, these guys are lucky that they have the type of popularity that they have, but you know, even with that, look how long it's been. These motherfuckers ain't fought yet, so why can't we get other intriguing fights? You know, why won't either one of them fight Berto? You know, why Maidana and Ortiz won't fight again? Prescott and Khan. You know, I mean, it's so much politics that you're not really getting the true fight game, you know? And I even made a video about these guys today could never be all-time greats because the game has changed so much. You know, it's like a 2,000-yard rusher. There's a chance, you know, you might get a 2,000-yard ball carrier in the NFL, but the way the NFL is now and how they split time and how much passing they do, more than likely, we'll never see a 2,000-yard rusher again. And the way the politics is in boxing, we'll never see an all-time great now, you know? The politics in boxing won't allow them to. But it allows them to make, you know, thousands of times more money, which they all want. And that doesn't allow them to be all-time great. You know, I had a couple of comments on one of my vids, you know, about the all-time greats. And these guys, how can they? You know, if you're not, you can't. I mean, in my opinion, you know, what it takes to be greater than the guys of the past, they won't do because the game has changed. For the better, because they're making more money, way tons more money. And that's what everybody wants. You know, if you're a fighter, hell yeah, you want to fight for the big bucks. But just can't be all-time great. And not only do we not have all-time greats, I think I'm getting bored with the sport. It's just too many fights where, you know, you fucking know who will win. Dude 20-0 fighting a guy 12-11 and shit. It's too much of that. I want to see some intriguing matchups. I want to know what y'all think.